Hello, today we're looking at Thor, Thunder and Lightning. This package allows you to add thunder and lightning effects to your game as easy as just dragging in the prefab. So let's have a look at how it goes. So I've loaded up the scene that we made in an earlier video. If you want to see how I got to this point, go back and have a look at the Gaia and Enviro videos. And I've added Thor, Thunder and Lightning, which comes into our plugins package. Okay, so there's not a lot here. There's the prefab that you just drag and drop into your scene to add it. There's a manual that comes with it. So this goes through all the different modifications you can make, how you can call it in your own apps using the API, and a bunch of other useful tips and tricks. Okay, I won't go through all the source code, but let's start by having a look at the example scene. In here we just have the terrain and the Thor Thunderstorm object. By default there's only a few options you can set in here, but there is advanced settings where you can change the color, distance, duration, flicker, lighting, audio, pooling, asset references, and we'll dive into these a lot more soon. Let's just have a look at how this looks. Okay, now you can't see the slider because it's behind me, but there is a lightning probability slider, and I'm just going to increase that a bit. Okay, so just increase that to maximum so we get some lightning happening. Now we can see the glow of it, and you'll even see the flashes on the terrain when it occurs really close to the camera. But we're not seeing any strikes, so let's just go fix that quickly. So if I turn on Show Advanced Settings, come to Asset References, you'll see here we have a meshes array which is empty, so let's throw in some meshes. Okay, now I just need to drag in these 8 meshes. Now I also couldn't hear anything when that was playing, so we need to add in the audio loops as well. Those are all located under the audio folder. I'm not sure why all these files get unlinked when you bring it into your project, but it doesn't take too long to relink everything. Okay, now let's run the application again and see how it looks this time. Okay, so now we can actually see the strikes when they happen, and you should be able to hear the sound effects from those as well. What I love is the strikes feel very organic, like if you were to watch them in slow motion, you'd be able to see every single strike as it starts right through to when it ends. It's not just a single static image. Also, the lighting effects that they use to light up the terrain look really good as well. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the scene we created earlier, and into Enviro I'm just changing the weather to heavy rain. Also, if you haven't already, under the Gaia GX tab, come to Procedural Worlds, Camera and Light, set Linear Deferred, and create Camera Effects. So this will just add in some post-processing effects that will make the whole scene look better. Okay, so all I'm going to do is drag in the Thor Thunderstorm prefab into my scene. I've set my probability to around 40%. Spawn height 600, we can probably bump that up a little bit. Scale, I'm just going to leave that as it is for now. And for camera, I'm just going to drag in the first person character object. Okay, so now we have a rainy day and we should be seeing a thunderstorm. And it's just transitioned to night time, which will make this look even better. And there we go, in relatively minimal effort, we managed to make our lightning effects look so much better. Enviro does the best it can with what it's got, but its lightning effects are really quite basic. It's a if you have a look under the Enviro object, their lightning is really just a light that gets turned on and off whenever the lightning effect occurs. So this is really a much more robust solution. Okay, so this package was only released in late November 2017, so it's fairly new, so its longevity is yet to be seen. It's currently priced at $38.50, which is probably, I suppose, on the more expensive side for a package like this that only does that one single job. But the single job it does really well, so really can't fault it too much on the price. We didn't go too much into the settings, but there's a lot of different ways you can modify how the lightning looks, like by changing the color tinting, changing the way it looks, changing the size and range of it. There's a lot of various ways you can tweak it out. And of course there's also APIs if you want to call lightning at a specific point in your game. So if you need a comprehensive lightning solution, this is probably your best bet at the moment. I was really impressed with how this product looks and how easy it was to set up. So that's got to be a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. I hope the audio is better this week. I'm still looking into a more permanent solution, but hopefully this will do for now. So thank you for bearing with me until I get this right. Thank you.